right before we started recording, the producer said, hey, I think we should do a dumbest thing you've heard this week segment.
Mm-hmm.
And then right after that, right after she told me to think of what you want to do as you're recording, I asked her to close the Firefox browser. And she said, oh, wow. I never realized that was a fox. I knew it was called Firefox, but I didn't put together it was a fox. And that's how good God is, Nate. Right then and there, I had the dumbest thing I'd heard.
There you go.
That week. And there'll be more. Stay tuned. But that's not what we're here for today. To anyone who is new, my name is Mo Mitch. I am with
Nate.
See, I never know how to. I never know if you want to go with Nate or Mother Nature, and it looks like you don't know either, Nate. Either that or you forgot your name. I don't know which one.
No one calls me. You are the only one that calls me Mother Nature.
That's how you introduced yourself to me. And I guess
no, I didn't.
You didn't say Mother Nature?
No.
Oh, maybe that's how I was introduced to you.
Okay,
You
possibly.
always said Nate.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm Nate, everyone.
You don't. So when do you go by Mother Nature?
Never.
What?
I've never gone to someone who's like, hi, I'm Mother Nature.
I thought, okay, so like when I got into radio, right? They were like, what is your radio name?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't really have one. I'm like, my name is Maurice. But everyone calls me Mo.
Mm-hmm.
So if I'm in a certain setting, usually I'll introduce myself as Maurice. And then in a setting where I think it's more personality me, I introduce myself as Mo.
Really?
Yeah.
Had no clue.
So I always, I guess, assumed that that's how you were with Nate and Mother Nature. Like when you're podcasting or when you're doing your videos, you're Mother Nature. But in your real life, obviously, you're Nate.
Yeah, no, I've never
You're just
introduced
Nate.
myself as Mother Nature.
Got it.
Yeah, so it's just Nate.
Okay. That makes it a lot easier for me.
Really?
Yeah.
Were you struggling?
I'm like, do I have Mother Nature? Because I feel like people may find you, right? Like if they, for example, if we're posting videos and I just put Nate, they may not find your socials as easy.
Gotcha.
But if they see Mother Nature, that's mad easy. They're going to find everything about you.
Okay.
So like your brand.
Yeah.
You
I
know
get
what I'm
it. So everyone, I'm Mother Nature.
What? Welcome to In the Moment.
I'm in the moment. Stay in the moment. Yeah, hey, look, check. I'm in the moment. They try to hold me down, I just re-up and then I just reload it. Yeah, hey, look, just stay in the moment. They try to hold you down, you just re-up and then you just reload it. Yeah.
So there I was, Nate, right? Tired, exhausted, flustered even. At how long and how, I don't want to say stressful, but not exactly fun it was looking for a home anymore. I ran out of steam. The old home search,
Yeah.
it's fun for like the first 3 homes. Once you become Patrick Mahomes, it is no longer fun.
Okay.
And it starts to feel like you're never going to find the right fit. Every house has this that you love, but you hate that. And you love these 3 things, but that one thing is terrible. I remember one house, in fact, loved everything about it. It just was really ugly. On the outside, it was an ugly house.
Yeah.
Man. But it was beautiful on the inside. Had everything. But it just felt like, pull up to this every day. Kind of like, So we almost went for that one. But it didn't work out.
Right.
Back to the game. Looking. There's always something. Then there was another one that was really nice, but it was right on top of a golf course.
Yeah. I've seen those.
But then people started sending me stuff saying, hey, if you live there, you're going to die in 3 years. I was like, that's not worth it. You have to look into the whole golf course house thing. Producer, do you remember the particular disease that it tells you?
I think they said
disease?
Parkinson's.
Parkinson's.
That
By
is-
living on a golf course?
Or close to.
Is it the fertilizer?
I think so.
Yeah,
I believe
think
it.
that's what they
Yeah.
were blaming it on.
Yeah.
I believe it.
So it scared me a bit.
Mm-hmm.
On top of, they said, usually you get a lot of mice.
So I found something. It says recent studies suggest a link between living near golf courses and an increased risk of developing Parkinson's disease, likely due to exposure to pesticides used on courses.
There you
Mm-hmm.
go. Thank you, producer. And so,
I was right.
scared us off. Now we back to the search. Called my mom for some inspiration. Mom, how many houses did you look at when you were searching for your home? About 40. I said, that didn't inspire me at all. You were not the right person to go 40. I was at like 11, 12 at this point. We keep looking. Let me pull up to this one particular home. There's something different about it. You could feel it. Something different, Nate. So now I could feel myself saying, don't get excited, because usually when you get excited and you walk in and you love things about this home, eventually you get to the part that you hate and it just turns you off.
Mm-hmm.
So at each point, I'm like, okay, all right, that's nice too, right? And you're just waiting. And you kind of finish the home and go home and think about it. Go back, look at it again. Say, just maybe the search is over. Could it be? So then you got to look at the particulars, the details, figure out, can you make it work? The lifestyle, does it work? Is it there? There, boom, is it at? Is it close to the airport? All these different things got to add up. So at some point, I did what I always do at times like this. Prayed about it. And I got a lot of signs, Nate. A lot of undeniable signs.
Mm-hmm.
And it pointed me in the right direction.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes the direction it points you in is not the direction you necessarily want to go in. But you have to take the signs for what they are.
Right.
There was a lot of them.
Mm-hmm.
And the signs told me that it was time to put in an offer.
Mm-hmm.
And it was accepted.
Congratulations! I
Thank
was
you.
waiting patiently.
What you thought I was gonna come in and say? I
I had no idea what
You
was
know how I
happening.
gotta do
I
it.
didn't know if it didn't work out. I had no idea, but congratulations.
It has been a long time coming,
Mm-hmm.
and it was a long journey to get here, but my life is about to officially change forever.
Nice.
Yes.
I'm so happy for you. I can't wait to see it.
Thank you. Thank
Okay.
you. On one end, I'm excited.
Mm-hmm.
On the other end, welcome to my funeral. Wow. I mean, it's due diligence time.
Yeah.
So
How long do
still
you have?
praying. I think a couple weeks
Okay.
to work out all the particulars. But I've told everyone who should know.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it. I'm kind of leaving it there. And obviously I know the listeners who tune in every week support and love me. So I'm letting you guys in on it, but this is a big moment for me.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm
this is
excited for
huge.
you.
Thank you. I really appreciate it. I feel all the things. I'm excited. I'm scared. I'm anxious. I can't wait.
Mm-hmm. Did you already signed the contract?
Yeah.
Oh, you're under contract.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay.
I mean, I spent a lot of time signing my life away in more ways than one this week, Nate. Let me tell you something, right? And we are here to talk about it.
I'm
okay?
ready to talk about it.
All right, now I'll get back to that in a minute. I have to tell you about something that happened during Thanksgiving, and then I want to hear all about yours, which I'm very excited about, by the way. Very excited. So, my Thanksgiving was, it was unique. It was a very different Thanksgiving. It's one I'll always remember. And while I did mourn the fact that our traditional Thanksgiving was over, the 15 years of going to Colorado and seeing the same people, the same circle of people, and growing, and you feel a bond with people when you do that for so long, and that was sad. But I was happy for my mom that I felt like she got a bit of a break. I was happy to be at my grandmother's for Thanksgiving. That was amazing, and it was just us, just the family. And one thing that I think my mom said that resonated with me and my grandmother, I always watched like soul food and movies like that and loved how they had Sunday dinner. Mm-hmm. And we never did that.
Y'all never had Sunday? Even I do Sunday dinner.
Really?
Yeah.
Never. Not once that I can remember. Mm-hmm. And I never realized that my mom didn't do it, my grandmother didn't do it. So a lot of our whole generation, we didn't have that. Mm-hmm. I mean, lived in the house. And I don't know why. Looking back on those years, I wish I would have been the person to be like, family, on Sundays, let's get together, all right? The table's right there. What the hell are we doing? We never did. Everybody always eats in their room or whatever time they eat, that type of thing. So it felt really good to have that moment for all of us to just be at the table and enjoying Thanksgiving dinner and kicking it. Now, we had to have it on a Wednesday because my dad had to work on Thursday. Shout out to my pops. He's grinding, really getting to it. Sierra was at the Thanksgiving Day parade, so he had to hold it down. Yeah. Shout out to them doing what they do. And so we had it on Wednesday. There was no Cowboys game. My mom had to leave. My dad had to work. My sisters had things to do. I was like the only one drinking. That's when I was like, I really got to stop. Like, you, damn, I'm the only one.
I thought you were stopping.
So did I, Nate. But I am now. And I am now. I'll get into that later. Now, it took for me to drink to know that it was the last time I wanted to drink. So it kind of worked out in a way that I hate how it worked out, but it humbled me enough to really change me.
All right.
Now, because we all left and went home early, it was like I loved it, but something was missing. Now, the good thing, that opened up Thursday for me to go to see my lady and her family. Mm-hmm. Now, we go to this really, really nice complex where they have these separate rooms where you can have a party if you live there, right? Mm-hmm. If you live in the building. And my lady is Latin. Mm-hmm. So I met her family. Obviously, I done went dance with the bulls. But I met a lot of her family. A lot of her family I've only met once or twice. Mm-hmm. So we go into this party. We go in, we like, yo, we here for? He's like, oh, I know who you here for. Right there. So we go in the party. It's mad Latin people. It's lit. I start welcoming myself. Yeah, good to see you. Yeah, I miss you. I'm frightened, right? Because that's what I do. I don't really remember everybody. Mm-hmm. But after I good to see you, nice to see you again, and I mean, after about 4 of them, I said, well, I think somebody will look familiar at this point. Like, at least like her cousin, well, her sister, somebody, people I know. Mm-hmm. Well, mama, like, I turn around. She ain't really welcoming herself the way that I was. Mm-hmm. She's looking at me like, will you come here? Come here. And I'm like, what I do? I walked over, Nate. It's the wrong party. And a party that wasn't her family. I think I was eating by the point. I think I had a Corona. Hey, let me put this back. My bad. My fault. I thought. And then we walk out, and then I see someone from her real family go, hey.
Gotcha.
Said, oh, shit. But I'm sorry to the family. I owe them a Corona.
It was a good story. So yeah, you'll remember it forever. They'll remember it. They're gonna be here 2 years from now. Remember that guy that just walked in
and just walked. And funny enough, I saw a video go viral of these 2 men. I think it was 2 men, and they just walked into this house over Thanksgiving, and somehow, some way, they floated around the house. In which I thought of you because this is very close And now they weren't invited is the difference.
Oh, so they were invited. Okay.
No, they weren't invited.
Oh, they weren't invited.
No,
so
that's what I'm saying.
they're party crashers.
Right.
I've always wanted to do that.
I figured this. Because when people don't know that you're invited yet until they find out, you kind of have that feeling of people looking at you like, who the hell are you? What are you doing here? And you want to do that. Nate, that feeling gives me nightmares.
I just want to see how long I could last before someone notices that I'm not supposed to be there.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
I've done that before. Yeah, like going to, like, if you just happen to be like at a hotel and they're having a party downstairs, you know, just mingle your way in there, see if you can get, you know, something to eat or a drink. Yeah.
Now, these two men mingled and people probably thought they know somebody in here. And then they went upstairs and I guess people thought the same thing. They must know somebody because you can get away with that for a few minutes.
Yeah.
Until everybody figures out that no one in here knows who the hell you are. And then that's when they escorted them out the door. Now, you just made me think of something. There was a time we were like walking around in the city, in New York City, and having a good time. And on our way to wherever we were going or leaving, I can't remember, there was the party. And the door was like wide open. And us being young and inebriated, y'all want to go in? Why not? Let's go. We just go in the party. The party is lit. Did not expect this party to be like this at all. You had to go up this really tight stairwell. I made a point to know I probably not making it out of this. Like we walking up a tight stairwells, going into the darkness. We don't know who these people are. It's really loud music. We might not make it out of this. This is what I'm thinking. And my dumb ass still goes, right? We go into the party. We had to have been in this party for 30 minutes before anybody even thought anything of it. I mean, nothing. People are talking to us. Hey, what's up, dude?
It's a lot of people there?
I would say about 30.
Okay, yeah.
It was like once you get up the stairs, you in like a loft. There was a loft, a big loft. And it was one single bed up these stairs, and then it was just open space. And it just looked like a place where somebody just live and party.
Yeah.
And yeah, the dude lived there. And then it took us about 30 minutes to meet enough people to find out, oh, this is his house. These are his people. That's his family and friends. And once they found out we crashed, it was a mixed reaction.
Okay.
The people who had talked to us already was like, oh, that's Mo. Other people were like, oh, who invited them?
Yeah.
But yeah, about 30 minutes we got away with it.
Okay, yeah. I've always wanted to try it. It happened to me, I think it was Thanksgiving as well, like years and years ago. My sister invited me to her friend's house. And back then the GPS was still like kind of new, and it took me to the wrong house. I went in, I brought food, I put it in the kitchen, I went out to the patio. I think I got a beer at that point, and I'm just sitting and I'm looking around and finally realized I don't recognize anyone. At that point, I think it had been like a good 5-10 minutes. And then I text my sister, I'm like, where are you? I don't see you. And she was like 5 houses down.
Really? Speaking of sister, number one, this was the funniest moment of Thanksgiving to me, and I love my sister. But you know I'm going to get these jokes off, right? So my sister is amazing at pretty much everything.
Nice.
Just never cooking. Not her thing. Now, she will try her best to make sure that you eat. Let me be clear. She has always loved her brother. And she used to make me sandwiches, and she would try to grill them for me.
I love a good grilled sandwich.
Me too. But they would always end up with a hole in them. I don't know how. So
in the middle of it?
Yeah, we used to call them holy sandwiches. We were grateful for them, but it was what it was, right? So because this stigma follows her, I just thought this moment was hilarious. I promise you, I walked in the kitchen. All the food is done. They just gave her the bread, right? That's all that's left to be made. It's rolls. And she's like, Reese, what'd you think about these rolls? I said, fire. They look amazing. And they really did. She had the butter on them and all that. She's like, I'm going to put them in the oven for a second. They going to be crisp, ready to go. I said, I'm waiting. Can't wait. Right? I go, I could not have been 90 seconds. No lie. I hear, oh shit, those is done. It's steaming in the kitchen. You can smell that it's burnt. When I tell you she burnt the shit out 10 rolls.
Did she have it on broil?
I think so. Had that. Had to. Because I'm like, I said, yo, it was literally like a minute. How did that happen so fast? She said, Reese, I don't know. But they done. Then she came out and said, are you going to have one? I am. Of course. Yes, I am. For you, for my sister, I'm going to have one. Mm-hmm. And you know what? She scraped the top off.
Nice.
I got right to it. It wasn't no problem. But I ain't never seen somebody burn some shit so fast. Outside of that, man, it was great to be around family. That was my Thanksgiving. Wasn't really much to talk about. Let's get to yours.
Okay.
Let's get to it.
You know, yeah, not much to talk about with mine as well. But I'm going to tell you anyway. I mean, it wasn't a lot of shenanigans.
One that I remember.
Okay. So you saw the video?
I did.
Okay, because there were multiples. There were 3 parts.
I think I saw 2 of them.
Okay.
I think. We'll see.
So I went to go see 4 people total.
Yes.
The first one was catered.
Yes.
You saw that. And then the second one was when I went to 3 houses.
Yes.
Okay. So the first one.
Well, tell the people what you do first in case they don't know.
Okay. So if you don't know, I post a video and ask my followers to invite me to Thanksgiving, and that's it. They go to my website, they send whatever information they send, and then I pick who I'm going to go pop up on. So the first house, had a great time. Walked in the door. Well, because I didn't know which door to go to. And normally the thing is I just go in and I just walk right in. That's like the shtick, I guess.
Refresh my memory. Is this the one where the guy was coming toward you outside of the house?
Right.
I was already nervous for you. Like, nothing had happened yet. I was already like, nah, Nate, turn around.
I was nervous too. I'm like, okay, why is he not addressing me?
Right.
And he's walking to me in slow motion and all that stuff because I didn't know which door to go into. I remembered seeing him walk to the back, so I thought there was a door to get there. And then when I got around, I realized that it wasn't. He was the only one back there.
Got it. Okay.
So I didn't know what to say. So that's when I was like, happy Thanksgiving. Should I go in the front or the garage?
Whatever you did say, I remember watching it like, why'd she say that?
Because I didn't know what to say. So so he slowly walks up and then he's like, yeah, come this way. And we go through the garage and then that's when everyone's there. And immediately I see her mom. And she gave me the same look that the mom gave me.
Yep. Who the hell are you?
Last year. Uh-huh. But I was immediately like, where's Keisha? Because I can see her face.
Like, I don't even want it. Yeah, let's get to it.
So they're like, she's back there. And I'm like, all right, bye, Ma. And
did you hop over a chair?
I did. I had to hop over a chair.
Yep.
And then as I get out of that room, because I walked down the hall and there's another room with more people. And I was hoping she would be there so that we can get this out the way.
Right.
But she wasn't. And so I had to go through those people. And that's when she came around the corner and she greeted me before she even recognized that it was me. So you can see the look on her face. And she was like, oh, shit, like, you're here.
Right.
So she gave me the warmest hug. It was a nice, good, squishy hug. And she was just so excited.
That's awesome.
So we made our plates and Mom explained that when I walked in immediately, she was like, who is this?
Can we get an explanation here?
Right. And then, so we went to like a little room and we just kind of talked. She told me more about like her history and when she started watching and her relationship with her family and everything. Mom was telling us how, she told us a very interesting story that I can't repeat, but it was just like being able to sit there and be with them and just talk. I didn't record much of that part because I just wanted to be there. I wanted to be present. And it was really nice. I really did feel like I was at home with them.
Wow. So what scale of 1 to 10 on the Nate scale? What do we rank your experience
1 to 10? Yeah. I will say that one was an 8. I'll say it was an 8.
Okay.
Yeah. It's really hard for me to give 10s.
Have you ever given a 10 on this adventure?
No.
Really? Never been. You would never say, "Oh, that was perfect."
No. I mean, I've only been doing it 3 years. So so we'll see. I think I will continue to do this, but I'm starting to get invites for Christmas and like other things. So I'm like, okay, so
Next
maybe
is gonna be Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Well, I did get an invite to someone's baby shower.
Yo, all right. This might be your thing.
Yeah.
Show up at people's weddings.
I've been invited.
Mitzvahs.
I was invited to a wedding the day after your show.
For real?
Yeah. But I was like, there's no way I'm gonna make it.
This is insane. Quinceañeras. I don't even know how to say. How you say it?
Yes, quinceañeras. Yeah,
See.
all of it. See.
Yeah. This is crazy. I love this for you though.
Yeah, I enjoy it. So I'm trying to decide if I'm going to do Christmas because I just don't know how that's gonna work.
Got you.
But yeah, so after that first house, I went to the second house, and the second house was a little different.
Okay.
It was just, there was no noise. And I remember having a conversation with someone the week before. She's an Indian woman, and she said that there's certain races that she doesn't want to date because there's no noise when she walks into their house. And I was like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
But then once I started thinking about it, I was like, I think I get it because I've worked with different races with what I do as a profession, and some of their houses are quiet. Like, it's just quiet. There's no noise. There's no ruckus, the family, and, all the things. And
I
that's
feel like people would complain about the opposite.
No, I guess if you're in like an awkward moment like that, you
Right.
need the ruckus because it was quiet. Like, it was silent walking in. As soon as I walked in, I mean, obviously she didn't know who I was, so she just stood at the door.
And you can hear a pin drop? Oh,
Yes.
nah, that's a nightmare. That is a nightmare. Oh, my
Because
God.
I wasn't, normally I just open the door and I just
Right.
walk in. And so she was just standing there like,
Like she didn't know who you were or what you were doing there. Nah. Oh, wait, is this the one where she was getting the food?
she was getting the food when I'm like, where is she? And she
Yes.
was there the entire time.
That's the one. That is the one that I remember when you walked in, because I think they said her name.
Right. So here's the thing. I had to cut it to make it a little bit shorter, but we rang the doorbell. And so we could hear, so we walked in at first and then realized that we didn't take our shoes off. So we ran back to the door
Uh-huh.
and no one saw us.
Right.
So then as we're taking off our shoes and we're like, should we just go? We can hear them in the kitchen saying, hey, someone rang the doorbell.
Okay, now it makes more sense.
They're like, someone rang the doorbell. Let's go see who's at the door. So then I hopped from around the corner and I was like, it was me, sorry. And no one heard me still.
Oh, my God.
So I'm standing there like, ta-da, it was me. And no one.
No one is claiming you. No one's going to step forth and say, right? Like, oh, that's on me. I got her.
Right.
That's on me, family. Nah. Like,
So there's no reaction. And that's when I started walking down the hallway to the kitchen. And I'm standing there, literally
the fact that you
standing
kept
there.
going, I would have turned around. That is my turning point. Right there. The moment no one claimed me, well, it's to the next family. You went further down the hallway.
I had to.
Okay.
I was there. So I walked to the kitchen and I'm standing there for at least like 5 seconds and still no one says anything. And so finally I'm like, happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Hello.
And no one said anything back, right? I don't remember.
So I was like, Jays, is Leisha here? Please, anyone.
Yo,
Is anyone here? And she's standing there.
that was don't tell it. That's the best part.
She's standing there the entire time. And everyone could not, like, where's Leisha? No one could find her. They were standing there was someone right in front of her. And they were like, Leisha? Where's Leisha?
Leisha was
It
knee
right.
deep in them greens. Leisha didn't give a damn about what Nate was talking about.
No one could find her. She was standing right there. And then finally, she's like, I'm right here. And then she turns, she looks at me, and then she's in shock. But then she turns back around as if she thought I was going to disappear after.
Like, nah, this ain't really happening. That's how she.
And then she turned back around and it was like she, hey, like, she says, you came. Yeah, you invited me.
Yo, people always put themselves in sweepstakes and be in complete shock when they win. This
right?
is the thing. Yeah.
Because I'm expecting it. Like if I put myself in like a sweepstakes, yes, I'm expecting the call.
See, but people, I told you, everybody doesn't think like that. People that just put it in good faith, and they just go about their life. Think I'll never win.
Right.
But
so
you see,
yeah. So apparently she was not prepared.
Nah, but the fact that y'all said her name 4 times and she was standing there the entire time and just was whatever she was scooping, and I was just like, Leisha, and she didn't give a fuck. And she said, "Oh, yes, that's me." And he looked at Nate and said, "Nah, I wouldn't, like, I was thinking that before. Like, I'm not even there anymore. You know how you tell your friends you want to go, but then the day of the party, you mad that you made that commitment? That's how Alicia felt in the Greens, Nate. I didn't like how she made. I didn't like that.
Hey, I didn't like it either.
I can tell by your commentary.
So not only
Which
that,
was hilarious.
Not only that, but after that, she never introduced me to, and she never said anything. She never said, "Oh, this is Nate. Like, I'm one of her followers. She is here because."
Oh, she made it seem like you the psycho.
She
Awkward.
She never said anything.
Oh, what?
So I'm standing there making my plate, and like people are walking around me, like, "Who the fuck are you?"
Why are you even here? Like, why? Why are you getting a plate before me? Like, who even are you? I'm Uncle Leroy. You kidding me? You know what I've done for this family?
So there was no introduction, nothing. I talked to no one. No one talked to me.
Oh my God.
Nothing. And so we're just sitting there on the couch. Someone mentioned in the comments, like, they didn't have TV on. They had nothing. They did have Black Panther on. So we were watching Black Panther, eating carrot salad, and whispering on the couch because she never introduced me to anyone.
No.
That was a whole night, Nate? Like,
No,
at no point?
I left. I was trying to eat so fast because I was trying to get out of there.
Like, fucking the carrot salad up.
So she didn't even come sit next to you?
No, she sat next to me, but it was like we were like sitting like this on the couch because she.
Yo, she's treating you like the boyfriend you don't really want your family to meet, but you have to. Yo, Alicia, what's up, yo? Why she? Yeah, what happened? Her not introducing you and telling people what you were in. So did they think you were a lover?
I don't know.
They thought you was a secret lover who just pulled up after she told you not to.
No clue.
Oh
No
my
clue.
God, I know she had to explain that.
So,
I know. As soon as you left, that whole family put her by the fireplace and said, "Hey, gather around, bitch." Who the hell you had in here getting greens before Uncle Leroy?
she never said anything.
I'm crying.
Man.
I'm crying. Okay, wait, let me chill because the listeners be saying that our shit ain't that funny and we be overdoing it.
What?
Guys, yo, a few people said that.
You know what? I think
man.
I've seen that, but the problem is they're not here. And these are also high conversations.
I told them that.
We're high.
I wasn't hiding it. I wasn't necessarily promoting it either, Nate. But well, now I can tell the truth. You know what's funny? One day my grandmother said, "Baby, you got to get some more sleep." Mm-hmm. She said, "Baby, you got to get some more sleep." I said, "Why, Grandma?" She said, "Your eyes." I ain't know how to tell her I was just high. I was fine. I was well rested, Nate. I love you, Grandma.
We're high, okay?
Listen, but don't say that because it'd be funny.
It's funny, but we are high.
You gotta be in the moment. You gotta be in the moment. I'm sorry. Oh,
so
God.
I was trying to eat very quickly so that I could get out of there, and then I went to the third house, and by the time we got there, all of their company had already left. Like they were like getting ready for bed, and I think it was only like I don't know. Like 8.
Wait. So okay, what's the time frames that you were at each place at this point?
Okay, I think the first one was probably 5 to maybe 6:30, and then maybe 6:45 or 7 to about 7:20. The second house, I was trying to get out of there.
You was in there for 20 minutes. All right.
I was trying to get out of there ASAP.
Okay.
And then the last one, I want to say like 7:30, 8-ish. It wasn't too late.
So you map it out to where they're close enough to where
You know what? Ironically, so like the top like 10, 12 people that I was interested in, I put in their address because they all give me their address. And I noticed that there was about like 5 people that were within like 10 minutes of each other.
Wow.
Yeah. So I just went with those people so I can pop up on as many people as possible.
Okay. All right. Back to your story.
Yeah. So the last one, they were, basically getting ready for bed. Everything was still out because they didn't know where they were going to put it. But she was so genuinely surprised to see me at the door. And this was the first time that I had knocked on the door and the person who invited me opened the door.
Oh, that's nice. That's a nice relief for once.
Right. Oh, because the other thing at the second house, Leisha, who invited me, it wasn't her house. So
that's the part I wanted to get to. Yes. I knew there was something I wrote in my notes that I forgot to get to. That's it right there. How do you invite somebody to somebody else's house? Nah. Respectfully. You got to know that's a rule.
Right.
You cannot invite someone you don't know into someone else's home and then not
introduce them.
That's insane.
It was her sister's house, and her sister was the one that was like, hello, hi, I'm whatever her name was.
Right.
She was like,
I don't even remember the homeowner.
It was just so awkward. The air was, you could feel it. And
listen, speaking of air, let me put something in it while we on the episode of knowing I'm under contract. All right, if you get invited to my home, don't invite one of your followers. Don't let me see. That is crazy. But I love how your followers all just love you enough to welcome you into their family, most of them.
Mm-hmm.
And know that you just won't show up and rob them. Like, I just love this for you because I would be worried.
Really?
Yes. I'm like, I even had the thought, like, damn, I would be fly to pull up on one of my followers.
You
like
should.
that.
I feel like if you start doing it, they're going to start inviting you more.
I thought about it until the Leisha story. Oh, no, now.
They read her for filth in the comments.
Did they?
Really bad.
Oh.
Yeah.
I can see why.
Mm-hmm.
Has she followed up with you since then?
Yeah, she did reach out. She apologized and said that she didn't mean to make me feel uncomfortable. And I told her, I was like, I don't think that you did. I don't think you did that intentionally. Mm-hmm. But I had to narrate, what happened because that was my experience. But I told her, I was like, the comments made it more worse than, it was. I wasn't upset or anything like that.
Do.
Yeah.
They have a tendency to do that.
I mean, it was bad. Like
I can imagine.
Yeah. But no, that was that.
Has anyone ever had an issue with your cover of being at their home, the way you cover the story?
Possibly the person from last year, Felicia, after I posted it,
Why, you didn't say bye?
Huh?
Dad joke. Don't worry about it. No, because now it was too stupid to stay on it like it was supposed to. Just, you know what I mean?
The thing is that I think I actually did. When I left, I was like, bye, Felicia.
No, you didn't. You have to, though, right? Like, you can't be Felicia and not get that. You know what I mean? All right, go ahead.
So, so the day when I posted it, she reached out in my DMs and I didn't open it. I didn't read it because the preview, it said something about like, hey, like I didn't give you permission to film or anything like that. So can you take this down? And if you don't take it down, and then I couldn't see the rest of the thing.
You're going to do something though.
Whatever it is, she's going to do it.
Yeah.
However, she actually did give me permission because when you go on my website, that's one of the things that you have to agree. Like you check the thing. No. It says like, you give me permission, whatever. And instead of doing like the check box or, whatever, you have to physically type it. So there's no way, then there's no way that was, a typo.
Right.
So she typed in yes. And I filmed. So I never took it down, but I never opened her message. So I don't know what she said. But yeah, she wasn't happy about it.
That's not a bad ratio though for the times you've done it to only have one person try to give you that issue. Because I would imagine that could become a thing too.
Mm-hmm.
Well, all right. With that being said, we are going into the holiday season. I mean, I guess we've already been there, but this is the one where Mariah Carey comes outside.
Mm-hmm.
So, it's a big deal. I've decorated here.
Yeah, it looks nice.
Thank you, Nate. I didn't do it. Of
Okay,
course.
that was gonna be my.
Yeah. But I was cleaning up and I had this weird moment. Because when you're cleaning up magazines, you don't know what you have. And you see, Ali doesn't have a shirt on. So when I had to wipe a crumb off his nipple, I felt a bit awkward.
I can see that.
You see, it was like right on there. And I had to and he's a legend. I didn't want to, but it made me think of your drink the hairy nipples.
Right.
And that made me think of December 6th. But I'm not here to sell tickets. I'm here to thank everybody who has purchased tickets because by the time you see this, I have a little surprise for some of my followers.
Okay.
I'm going to pay for some of them to get in personally.
Oh, that's nice.
I think, yeah, it's a holiday season.
I'm going to do it too.
Stop.
Yeah.
Stop.
It's the season of giving.
You look reluctant.
I'm doing it.
Nah, years of radio, I've been in that position. I've been there when somebody's like, $1,000, and you sitting there like...
I'll match that.
Yeah, this starts going around the room. I'll match it. Then it comes your turn. I'll match it.
No, I'm doing it.
All right. All right, look, bet. So 20, I'm doing mine with a +1 though.
Okay, I'll do that too.
40 of y'all are getting in free.
Ooh.
By the time you hear this at all, Harry, it's not 40?
Yeah.
Why y'all all look at me crazy?
Free though?
Yes.
Let's
I'm
do
paying
it.
for it.
It's
so
the holiday
it's free for
season.
them.
Let's do it.
Yes, why not? Look at the producer. Look, see, look at the Grinch. Oh, you're a mean one. What? It's the holiday season. We at the end of the road with the tickets anyway.
Right.
Let's give a few tickets away, yo. Why not?
Let's do it.
So I'm excited. By the time y'all hear this, you'll know if you're coming already. And December 6th, so we'll see you there if you plan on being there.
Bring your ugly sweaters.
Yep, ugly sweaters.
See, so you never know what you're gonna get. Now, they say life is like a box of chocolates. What a transition from you never know what you're gonna get. Some of y'all will get that.
Mm-hmm.
And you remember the scene, or better yet, the meme of Forrest Gump hauling ass out away from the home into the road. You know what I'm talking about?
Away from the home, into the road.
We'll
Yep.
throw it on the screen. That's how I have looked running from this moment of my life for 40 years. Hauling ass, Nate. I called my dude. I talked to him and I asked him some questions as a man who is now entering a new chapter of his life and purchasing a home and looking to start a family. I said, is it over? I said, be honest with me, man to man. No one's listening. and I expected him to be like, nah, you got it all wrong. He said, yeah. He said, you lost. That's what he said. He said, you put up a good fight and you went down swinging, but you lost.
Lost what?
And that's what I'm here to ask, Nate. I don't know. But it's just something as a man that you know your life is really about to change. And I think a lot of us go down kicking and screaming.
Why? Like, if that's what you want, why?
I don't think deep down that's what we all really want. I just think at some point in your life it makes sense. Settle down, start a family, fix the fence. You know what I mean? Build you a little fire pit. Put them same holy drawers on, them old dusty slippers, and just be a homeowner.
Hey, if that's what you want to do.
I don't know. I honestly just think I'm at that point in my life, Nate. And, obviously I joke, but in certain ways, I think purchasing a home with someone, getting married, having a child, these are all monumental moments that are life-changing moments. And quite frankly, I haven't had a life-changing moment to this caliber ever. But in quite some time. And I don't want to say I was running from it, but I wasn't walking towards it either.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it was like one day the time will be right, and when it is, it'll happen. And I guess I went so long where it didn't happen
Yeah.
that at some point I stopped believing it would.
Hmm.
And all of my friends have been living in a home with a woman and a family many, many years now. And for the most part, most of them will tell a great story about it. And I always thought it was interesting that when I was on the road, moving and grooving, living my dreams out, not that I'm not now, but doing it a little more, we always wanted to switch lives. They used to always be like, I want to be like you, man. I want to be out there just living life. You doing it. And I used to feel like, nah, I want to be like you. You coming home to somebody that you know going to die for you, going to ride for you, live for you, all that, like every night. And he was like, bro, I'm just doing homework. That's all I'm doing every day. Like, it ain't nothing going on in here. You out here traveling, you know, but I was genuine when I felt like, see, this is how it is, right? When you're in a relationship, you want to be single. When you're single, you want to be in a relationship. It's just how it is. And
I feel like I feel like it feels that way when it's not the person that you really not necessarily should be, but they don't allow you space to be the person or do the things that you want to do.
I think that's a huge part of it.
Yeah.
For sure. I also think, and I don't know, maybe this is a guy thing. Some guys I know met their person and was threw their game jersey off like it's immediately. Just was gone. I never wanted to be in the streets in the first place. Most guys that I have known, I feel, don't necessarily run toward that. They just meet a woman whom they know is worthy of it. And you can't fight it anymore. Like, I don't even want to go there. I was chilling. I was living life. And you just walked in my, boom, right? And now it's, well, shit, I don't want to lose you. So if this is what we got to do, this is what we got to do. And then I think that's a conversation, right? And ultimately, I just think at some point, I think every man is faced with a time in his life where he has to make a decision. Am I going to do the grown man thing and move like a grown man, or am I going to resort back to my old ways and not allow myself to blossom in this new stage of my life?
I think women experience that too.
You think so?
Yeah, I think so.
Tell me how.
I mean, just in the same way. I feel like there's women there's women out there who probably enjoys being single and having their freedom to do whatever they want to do, make the decisions that they want to make, and they meet someone and it's like, oh man, like I'm not ready for this. Like I'm not ready for that. Like I would love to have kids, but I'm not ready to do that. I'm not ready to get married, but I would love to, but I also don't want to lose you. So let's do it. Let's figure it out.
That's tough.
I definitely feel like women experience that too.
I always think about the woman who doesn't meet the right guy, right? And you want that. You're searching for that because I know it's hard and that's what you hear most of the time. But I never think about, and this could go either way, but meeting the right person, but you're not ready. That probably happens to people more than we realize.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Right? And I think there's that, and then I think there's me, which is you just never gonna be ready. There's no time. Like, how many more years you need? Which I think is something she said to me. Like, you're just never gonna be ready. I'm like, you're right. But that's just it. It's just like they say, oh, I'm gonna go follow my dreams. I'm waiting for the right time. There is no right time. Right time is now. If it's there, if it's the opportunity, if it's the desire, it's now. And I prayed on it, and the time was now. And I don't even know sometimes what I'm worried about or anxious about. I think it's just, I've never lived with anybody. I've always just had my own space.
That's what would give me anxiety. I don't want to live with anyone again.
But you did it once.
Oh, yeah, I've done it a few times.
Oh, that's right. You did. Well,
yeah, I don't want to do that
you
again.
Didn't enjoy that at all.
No, I can't say that I didn't enjoy it. Like once I experienced having my own space and then moving in with someone, it was different. And then I moved in with someone where I had my own room. And then I was like, oh, there's no way I can go back. Like, I either want my own room or my own quarter of the house, or like we have our own space. So, like, if my person had a house, I would park my van, RV in the driveway, and that would be like the place that I go to. And like, if I wanted to go park somewhere else every now and then, do something on my own, yes, I want to do that. But I don't want to live in the same house and share the same room and the bathroom. Like, I want my own bathroom, my own closet. Yes, 100%.
I'm not mad at you because I always say I want to be single in a relationship.
Right? Yeah,
like
yeah.
And people laugh at me, but it makes sense to me.
It makes sense to me too.
Right? And so it was like the compromise was the house just has to be big enough to where in my times of, you know what I mean? Like I can still do that because I don't know that I want to do two different homes. I know people are experiencing that and experimenting with that. It's a lot of money for you to still stay with somebody all of that time and keep up two homes when you can combine that into one. Just make it big enough. You know what I mean? Where you might not know if I'm there or not, and I need some of them days.
Yeah.
Right. But you don't have to worry because I'm in there somewhere. You just don't know where. That's what I was going for. We gonna play Where's Waldo in this situation a lot.
Yeah.
And you know. There was something that was, I think, blocking me. And I talk about it, but I don't. I hint at it, but I don't really come out and say it. And sometimes I'm afraid, to be honest, to speak my mind fully on any platform. And I'm just going to be transparent and vulnerable today because I just feel like if you express any kind of thought as a man, or any kind of struggle as a man, you are just a misogynistic crybaby. And I just don't be wanting to deal with that, to be honest. Like, damn, all I tried to do was tell y'all I was struggling with something. Man, shut up. Like, I did not say anything about women. I'm just telling you what I'm... And everywhere I go nowadays, that seem to come up from people trying to paint my character to be a certain way because they don't want to be accountable for their actions. It's I'm this, I'm that, I ain't... You know, it's cool. But ultimately, that's why I normally don't say anything. But what is the point of having this platform and having loyal listeners who really want to see how I'm doing if I'm not going to be fully transparent? So I'm over that, right? I just think there was a way to deliver it. And that's what I was working on for a while. And I think one of my deepest struggles were I just lived a life. It took therapy for me to connect this, where I put a lot of faith in people I should not have, and my vulnerable moments, women I should not have. And it did not go well. And that was time and time and time again for me. And I don't think I realized some of the resentment I carried from the actions of a lot of these women I dated because I always used it as fuel. I never saw it as anything else. It just felt always to me like, wow, you're going to regret that. If you hurt me, you're going to regret that. I'm going to do something so amazing with my life that one day you're going to go, I should not have done that to him. That was wrong. And that's all I needed. And it's healthy until it's not. It's something that you need until you don't. Because at some point, now the person that you want to love is going to feel that unnecessary aggression that you've been carrying from things that she had nothing to do with. And if you don't want to do the self-work and really get deep enough to fix that, your partner got to live with that. And a lot of people live with that. And I don't want to be that person. But there was a connection of things that she did not do to hurt me on purpose at all. And the truth be told, when I did the checklist of what I was looking for in a person, it was like the Holmes. Everything was just right. It was just this one thing that was bothering me. I had to get to the bottom of why it was bothering me. And I'm still working on that. But I can say this. I said all that I said about a man because I don't want this to come off as I'm just bashing. But all I see nowadays, if I'm being real, when I go online to do research and look things up, I see a lot of man bashing. I see women bashing too. It's everybody bashing everybody. But for some reason, my algorithm is just a lot of men ain't shit. Men don't do nothing. Men are lazy. Men are horrible fathers. Men are all these things. If that's everybody's experiences, they're entitled to share them. I just find that sad because when I look at, for example, my dad or my lady's dad or my friends, the dads that I know, they left no crumbs. They held it down, moved mountains for their family and never asked for anything. That's really what I've witnessed. And so I had a moment where I went to my dad and I was like, yo, first of all, thank you. Cause how? How, bro? And he was like, what you talking about? I'm like, I got this down payment for this house. And I was excited to have it. Until I realized, oh, this is the first step. Because at some point, if you really like that, you got to get a ring. You got to pay for the wedding. You got to, the kids are coming. And now you got the house. And respectfully, I don't know everybody's situation. It's always different. But I know a few situations where the guy showed up with all of that. And I just think that's dope. I just think that when you think about people saying, well, as a woman, and this was my struggle. This was where I was hurt. I'm going to be honest. Because I had said one day, jokingly, but kind of serious, hold up. And after I pay for this, and this, I done saved up. That's everything I got at this point. Once you put the wedding, the honeymoon, the house, the ring, the dogs, the kids, I'm about stretched out. I ain't going to hold you, Nate. I am not Jeff Bezos. I am not, all right? Let's just be clear. And then I said that jokingly, right? And I heard my grandmother in the back go, and what did the woman bring? So I turned around and said, I don't know. And she said, love. I had to eat that. I don't know what that costs nowadays. But respect, right? But I was happy in that moment because I know the pride that a lot of men have in that. And I posted something on my story that I thought was really touching where it was a man that was holding his kids and the wife was behind the phone and she was saying, step forward if you know your father. Step forward if you live in a house. Step forward if you have a PlayStation 5. Step forward if you eat every night. And the kids just kept stepping forward. And the dad stayed there the whole time. He couldn't step forward. He didn't have any of that. And the video was about you sometime, love your parents when they're giving you a life they never had. And I saw so much pride and honor in the fact that I had moved like that my whole life because I knew one day this moment would happen. I knew one day I was going to meet a woman who was special enough that I was going to say, what do you want? You want a house? You want a ring? You want a wedding? You want kids? What do you want? All of that. I'm ready for it. You know why? Because I wasn't traveling with just anybody. I wasn't out here just spending my money on just myself. I wasn't out here just throwing everything away. I was being a visionary. I was thinking about the future. I want to have a wife one day. So when I went to whom I thought was my wife one day, and then had to come to the realization that, well, what do you want as a man? There's only one thing I could think of if I'm going to be really honest, Nate. Don't have been in the streets. Have held it down for me like a wife. And the truth of the matter is, for the most part, she did. Where she didn't, I was like, all right, one of these things got to go. You can't get all of them. With the ring, how one of them got to go. You got to pick one now. And I'm joking, right? But at the same time, I'll be honest, it hurt. It was the first time that it ever hurt. I never cared about this before. This never even came up in thought or to me. But in theory, for me, it was like, wait a minute. So now we just get to the part where as a man, I was a visionary the whole time. I waited my whole life for this moment. And you never even thought once about being a wife? Not even one time. And then somebody hit me with a truth bomb. Like, yo, what you saying is logical, but a woman does not think to become a wife until she meets the guy that motivates her to be one.
Mm-hmm.
The man thinks about being a husband, if he's smart, his whole life. I said, but damn, when we get married, is that the part where she thinks about me? He said, no, son, that's not how it works. And it was like, it was just a moment of feeling like I did my part. You didn't do yours. And I get that I have to accept that. But a lot of women are not very warm in that area. It'll be like, it is what it is. Get over it. Walk with me and shut up. And so as a man, you got to eat it. You can't say nothing about it, but a lot of men think about it.
Mm.
And my therapist even told me that. And I was like, can I share that? She said that part. Yeah. I went in there and said things as a man that I was struggling at the point that I knew I was in love, that I didn't want to tell anybody because I didn't want to come off soft, insecure, or whack.
Mm.
And she said, damn near every married man that I talked to has come in here and told me that. Like, that ain't a you thing. You just saying things that people are afraid to say. But I'm saying that to say, there's nothing wrong with whatever you choose to do in life. But I also don't think there's anything wrong with having pride in the fact that you lived your life for the moment of where you are now going to really be a man, and people are going to depend on you and rely on you. And you can say, I thought about that. I prepared for that. I'm ready for that. And I also think there's nothing wrong if a woman chooses to do the same. I know I want to be a wife someday, so I'm going to think of that. I'm going to move like that, and I'm going to prepare for that, because someday you'll be happy you did, and you'll make a man who is wanting to do nothing but make you happy even happier.
Mm-hmm.
Because honestly, the only joy I had, and this is a little petty, but I was searching for some kind of revenge in that way. And she don't deserve it. It's just, sometimes you just want perfection, and it's not even fair, right? But it's like, what I'm holding back for? Because as a man, you can't be happy and be with a partner if your goal is not to make your partner happy.
Mm-hmm.
I just kind of feel like that's inside of you. That's what you want to do. And it was like a moment of, wow, I gave her everything she ever wanted, and she can't give me the only thing I ever wanted.
Mm-hmm.
And that's all it was. And I just had to outgrow it. I had to push through it and realize that we all make mistakes. It is what it is. But at the same time, I want to use my platform to help someone who may not have to make those mistakes. There is nothing wrong with wanting to make the person happy that you are looking to make you happy. When can we get back to that in relationships?
Mm-hmm.
Too often I hear, well, I don't care, that's his problem. That man bought you a house. You should care a little bit about it. And both ways, if she bought the house, her too.
Mm-hmm.
Whomever. I ain't making it a gender thing. Don't gender me out. I'm just saying that's typically how the traditional gender roles go. But I just, in general, y'all, it's nothing wrong with being a visionary. It's nothing wrong with planning. It's nothing wrong with holding it down for somebody that you know one day is going to hold it down for you. And that's it.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that was a powerful conversation, because while I know there's a lot of deadbeat dads, not so great fathers, and men who you just would not be proud of, I know there's the opposite too.
Right. So you just mentioned gender roles. And now that you are about to move into this house, what are some of your gender role beliefs when it comes to the house?
Oh, this is going to sound corny, but I don't have any.
Oh, okay.
I don't have any. Not at all.
All right.
What you want me to say? She belong in the kitchen, Nate?
No, I mean, I just didn't know. I didn't know because you.
I'm just playing. Nah, yo, that's a part of being alone all those years as a man, right? You who's gonna do your laundry?
Mm-hmm.
You. People. I remember somebody asked me on Twitter, because I used to cook a lot, and I would put it on Instagram, cooking, getting busy, and everybody used to always say, "Yo, like, who taught you to cook?" Hunger. There's no one else about to do it, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you figure it out. And Yeah, I cooking for myself, doing my own laundry, cleaning my own place. If anything, I always make fun of her because she the messy one. It ain't me. Now, she's not messy. She's just not as clean as me.
Right.
I'm a neat freak. Like, I'll sometime, if I walk past the laundry room, this is what I always hear about men. Like, you walk past the laundry is piled up. The man just gonna walk past it like he don't know what to do. I'm gonna put them shits in the washing machine, man. It ain't that serious, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If the dishes are in the sink, put them in the dishwasher. I was the dishwasher for the family for years. So I never had that. I never got that when I would hear a lot of women saying, I'm just not getting any help around here. That really sucks. Because it just doesn't seem that hard.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm not expecting her to mow the lawn so I guess there are some gender roles. I wouldn't expect her to mow the lawn.
I enjoy mowing the lawn. I also love vacuum lines. So I don't know if it's the lines. Oh my gosh.
Too.
Vacuum lines.
Yeah, I love that too.
So yeah, I think it's a thing. I think that's why I enjoyed it. But I also love like being out in nature and stuff like that too. Gardening and all that. So yeah, that wasn't a chore for me.
Okay. I hope to be that way.
Okay.
And I think I will, because I hated mowing the lawn, but I think it was because it was my parents' lawn. I was a kid. Who wants to do that? But I think when it's yours, something you take pride in, I think it's going to hit different. Dumbest things I heard this week. The first one. There was a podcast. Someone said that they thought 911, the number, came from 9/11. They said there was no 911 before 9/11. Odell Beckham Jr., you know who he is? He used to be a wide receiver in the NFL, for those who may not know. He's now retired, and they say selling his things because he's coming across hard times, possibly.
Wait,
allegedly.
Didn't he just have a baby or something?
Yeah. I think that might be the hard time, Nate. I don't know. Kind of adds up.
Okay, I was just making sure I'm thinking of the right person, because didn't he also date Kim Kardashian?
Possibly.
Yes. Okay. So
Yes,
then, all right.
Normally the answer is yes to that question. However, he made a statement that I just did not like at all. He talked about how people always say, if you make $100 million, you should be set for life. And said, but that's because y'all don't know what it's like to live the life we live as athletes and people who have that kind of money. And I feel like at the same time, you don't know the life that we have to live because we don't have that kind of money. And if you chose to live that life, guess what $100 million can do? Last the rest of your life. It was such a dumb take to me. Like, I get that we don't know what it's like to have $100 million. You got it. But we do know a lot of people who have lived a really good life for their entire life, and they never made $100 million. You just live beyond your means.
Exactly.
It doesn't matter if you have $100, $1,000, $100,000, $100 million. If you live beyond your means, you're going to lose the money. You're going to end up with nothing. But to say, yo, I had $100 million and then cry broke, like we supposed to
feel bad.
Yeah. Like we supposed to relate to you for some. No, I'm sorry, bro. I cannot do that. You cannot get on the airwaves and say I used to have $100 million, but y'all don't know what it was like.
Yeah. We
saw you on the yacht with the Timberlands with strippers. We know what it was like. We saw you. We watched it. But people be. Who said? Jameis Winston said he now realizes it was a bad idea to let his family spend $400,000 of his money every month.
What?
It took you more than 1 month? How many months? Like what?
That's crazy. Yeah, no, I mean, it was just this morning. I read a question. Someone asked if you won, I don't know, 10 million. I can't remember how much it was. Like right now, what are 3 things that you would buy? And I couldn't, I struggled because I'm like, I would probably for sure hire and not buy, obviously, like a chef. I want someone to cook for me. So hire. That was my.
You hiring a chef before you buy a house with the 10 million? It's insane. He gonna cook outside the car?
I've got to live under my means because 10 million these days don't go a long way unless you live in your car. Right. So I got to hire a chef. Okay. I want to be able to eat. I want to be able to have dining experiences. And then what was the second one? I think maybe like a small RV trailer, like a camper trailer, maybe a newer van, possibly. but I couldn't think of the third thing. Like I couldn't think of anything else.
The fact that you said all three of those things with possibles, I don't think you realize how much money $10 million is. You can get all of that.
I know, but I'm saying
you won't even know you're missing
But
something.
listen, we're talking about living above your means,
Right.
and then like the strippers. Like first of all, I'm gonna budget that into my like allowance because I'm definitely definitely.
No, just can't get $9 million worth of strippers. Is
Well,
what I'm
right,
saying.
exactly.
Right?
So
Yeah.
you got to budget. Like I know when I have my millions, I'm gonna have it. Like I want to have a housekeeper. I'll buy a house. I'll buy a house, and I'll have a housekeeper. But like I want my housekeeper to wear like outfits.
Right.
So that's gonna be part of my budget.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not gonna go like all out. Like if I want strippers to come by once a month, it's got to be in the budget. You can't live, beyond your means. So yeah, it's gonna be probably a newer van and someone to cook for me whenever I want to eat. I want to eat whenever I want to eat.
I like that.
What kind of outfits, Nate?
Maybe like little French maid, like little lingerie. Yeah.
But you wear the same thing.
Oh yeah, I'll wear whatever I want. It's my house.
Straight up. Straight up. And I wouldn't do much different than what I'm doing now.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Secure the house, save your money, and that's the way you live your life.
Yeah.
Take your trips. Your money should be investing. To have $100 million and you didn't put 50 of it into making another $100 million, I don't even know.
Yeah, no.
We don't want to hear none of that. I'm sorry. I don't want to hear any of that.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to feel sorry for anybody who has lost $100 million. That is a lot of money. That is generational wealth. And you're a huge NFL player with a huge platform. Some of y'all, listen, the best financial advice someone ever gave me when it came to saving, and I'm giving this to you for free. If you cannot buy it 3 times, do not buy it.
Mm-hmm.
Watch that change your life. So many people buy things that you can't buy twice, and then you wonder why you never have any money.
Mm-hmm.
You got to save. And once you can buy it 3 times, it feels so much better to be able to buy it and still have something left over.
Yep.
That's it. It just take a little bit of patience, a little bit of willpower, and a little bit of sense, literally and figuratively.
Mm-hmm.
And you'll save some money. But that Odell Beckham thing. And another take I heard that I thought was super dumb this week is I don't like when people need to be accountable for something. You did something, you did somebody wrong, and then everybody gathers around to try to talk about the person's past and how good of the past was.
Mm-hmm.
Who cares?
Mm-hmm.
It's like if you're in a relationship with somebody and you had 10 really good years, amazing years. There were a lot of I love yous, kisses, hugs, all the things. But at the end of that 10 years, for 2 months, that person was verbally abusive or physically abusive or any kind of abusive. And you go, wait a minute. For these 2 months, you have treated me like shit. I don't like it. I'm out. You can't say, but what about the 10 years? Weren't the 10 years so amazing? Who gives a fuck? Who cares about the 10 years? No, these 2 months you put me through hell, and I don't like it. And everybody has the right to say that, and I think we should stop doing that. If somebody is telling you they're going through a hard time, they're going through some hardships, your resume does not matter in that moment. Be accountable for your behavior. My last message to you guys is...
Oh, are we done? Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're done.
Oh, all right.
we cleared an hour.
All right.
In life, I just want to say this to whoever needs to hear it. If there is something that you want and you don't have it, you don't want it bad enough. I know. It hurts to hear. People will always make excuses. Nah, but this Mo and but that Mo and no, any of that. You have one life. And I saw this quote the other day I loved. It said, everyone lives 2 lives. And you live the second one when you realize you only have one.
Mm-hmm.
At some point, you realize you're going to do this one time.
Mm-hmm.
You can't be afraid to go get whatever it is. You can't hold back on whatever it is. You don't have it simply because you don't want it bad enough. When you want it as bad as you want to breathe, I promise you, you will find a way.
That is true.
That's the way it goes. So whatever it is in your life that you have been desiring, that you are saying you don't have because you haven't had the opportunity, I'm here to tell you, stop lying to yourself. You don't have it because you don't want it bad enough. Next week, bitches.
Okie dokie.
Now that's how you close the damn puzzle. That's how you
Wanna see me die, ha, see me die. Why I really ain't gon' cry, you see I'm fly, ain't gon' lie, flying, I ain't gon' lie, but I ain't stuck up, nah, ain't that guy, nah, I really ain't that guy, but I been so low, been so low, so I became so high, I got voices in my head telling me that I'm gonna be great, while these appointments from the dead are telling me I'm gonna be late. Got things inside my spirit, I'm selfish, don't wanna share it. Feel it'll fog my mind unless I find a way I can clear it. What if passion was your fashion? Wore it like you would shout it. Knew you'd be naked without it, but can't do nothing about it. Watch as I just spit some shit that they'll never get. How dare I say I'm a Lincoln, just sinking inside this pit. They look at me like a pit, though not as good as a brat. So beat me because I'm dead, don't look so good as a dad. Excuse me, hope I'm forgiven, but see how backwards I'm living. I see visions inside sounds, see sounds inside of vision. Send me prayer, so if the truth goes set me free.